Hey there, Cheesemeisters. Welcome back to the Peach Pod. That would have been Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee. Just kidding. That would have been Jingle Bell Rock by Chancellor Arnold and David fucking Silver.
What?
Oh, the things you miss out on. Yeah.
What did they cut?
There was a faculty party. Remember when he showed up at Claire's and was like, invite Brandon and Kelly and Donna, and your name is David, is it? There was a party at the end, and Chancellor Arnold was tickling the ivories. And Kelly said, it's like he's poured molasses on the keyboards, which I thought was really funny. And then wanted David to liven things up. So he sat down next to Chancellor Arnold and was like, ba-da-doop-doop-doop-a-doop-dee-ba-doop-dop.
Okay.
And David's jamming, and Chancellor Arnold is singing with him, and everybody joins in behind them.
This is on me, because clearly I need to start paying attention to the length of the episode, because that sounds significant. It ended with everyone crowded around Hannah in Santa outfits.
That's the way it ended, but before that, there was a party at Chancellor Arnold's. So you didn't see that party at all?
Nope.
They cut the whole thing because he's playing music the whole time. He's playing music the whole time.
It's fucking Christmas music. Come on.
I know. Here's what I had to do length of the episode wise. And don't worry, I'll remember to introduce myself. Just relax.
Okay.
Cheesemeisters, relax. It's fine. Somehow the recording I had off of SoapNet from like 10 years ago, after the scene where Donna gets mad at Felice and storms out, it reset it to the scene where Donna and didn't want to talk to Ray. Like that whole scene happened again, and then the scene after it happened again with Brandon wrapping Kelly up in the gauze.
Yeah.
And then it moved on. Like it was like, and then then it went back to the scene of Donna yelling at Felice and Dr. Martin saying, "Would you like to tell me what that was all about?" And then I had like a 10-minute section of the episode twice. It's
okay.
Really weird. And you were missing a chunk, so this ought to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm Jeff, and if it's not too formal, I would like to take this time to wish you and yours a Merry Christmas. Which is what Dylan said to his mother. Fucking weird. And joining me on the other end of the internet, my host.
I'm Leslie, and I'm sure she'll stay sober for the couple hours you're together.
Yeah, sure. That's the way sobriety works, Claire. Nice job.
I can just put this little chunk of time in my schedule and say, sober.
Sober time. Yep. I tried that once. Nope. I blew right through it. This week, Cheesemeisters, we are talking about Season 5, Episode 15. Christmas Comes This Time Each Year. Original air date, December 21st, 1994. Did you throw up in your mouth or throw something this episode?
I think I threw something when they showed the actual burn victim.
I say that actual, lady.
It's all makeup. But when they showed her looking pitiful and Kelly staring back like, this is your future. It's not. How dare you?
This is how everyone sees you.
Yeah, it was a bridge too far for me.
Mm-hmm. But, you have a bandage on your wrist. Everyone thinks you're atrocious.
You have bandaging around your boobs, and I'm supposed to, and of course the brief, I don't need to get into it, but then again, that's what this episode is.
I think it's important. I think it's very important. Okay. So let's reconstruct the scene in our head, if we can. They're in the bathroom.
Yes.
Backs to the wall. The door in front of them over here starts to burn through. We're saying our fathers.
Yes.
We're still standing parallel to one another. And then what I'm thinking must have happened is, just based on burns, is the fire came in the room over here and wrapped around this wall, completely engulfing Allison in flames, like her whole fucking everything, and jumping around the back and getting the back of Kelly, and her arm, she's probably pushing off the wall. So that her left arm got a little bit burned. But I think it must have just done a wraparound.
See, I'm really glad you brought this up, because my theory
Okay.
is that Allison prays. She's got them both. And then as the fire comes in, she says, fuck it, I have the power of anime and Christ, and jumps and tackles the fire.
Oh,
And
okay.
then Kelly is crying into the wall, or maybe like profile, you
Oh, okay.
know,
Turned her back on it. Okay.
yeah, and then that's why you get the little bit of burn on this side and then
Okay.
down. I don't think there's anything on her back. They didn't even try to hide it this time. They're like, look, a bandage.
But that's like where Brandon was like applying things. So we never
No.
saw it, but I think that there's back burn.
But we do see her back later, and the little bit that's covered, I don't know. I just look, we all know this is bullshit.
It is.
My theory is just as sound as when I said Gil Myers put a hit on Andrea. Like
that's true. In Gil's defense, no, he didn't. But that's okay.
He did too. I just made it the show better. But yeah, Allison tackled the fire. Kelly was crying and then started melting.
Okay. Both plausible.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. There we go. All right. So here's what happens this episode. Jim and Cindy are going to go visit Brenda for Christmas, which, is nice, Dickensian and so forth. Valerie is doing some laundry in a midriff and is going to go to Buffalo where it's snowing. So get you guys out of the episode. We're done with you. Cindy says, hey, Kelly, make sure that my truculent son goes to church, or my flippant son goes to church.
Truculent.
Yeah, he's flippant also. Remember a few episodes ago when he was flippant? Yeah, Kelly, take my flippant son to midnight mass.
I was laconic once.
Yeah, no kidding. And so she's going to do it. But she doesn't want Brandon to change her bandages. She's all like, I'm going to have Jackie do it off camera. That way I don't have to pay Jackie for this episode. Just talk about her. It's better that way. We got to pay a lot of people this episode. There's a homeless lady who gets a line about a mega burger. Like, we can't afford to have Jackie in this episode. At the Martins, Ray is installing a Christmas tree. He's lost his touch. 6 inches of clearance from the ceiling. Fucking asshole. And then he's going to try to mask it by going to get a bigger base from the car. Like, that's the only reason he's doing that is so that the tree gets closer to the ceiling, and he thinks it makes him look like more of a tree man than he is. Because people they look at Ray and they think pumpkin boy. They don't think tree man. And he wants to be thought of as tree man. So he's like,
I'm so baffled by this tree. I would be like, you put a tree in my house. Thank you very much. That's all. I don't
nice.
Why does it need to hit the ceiling?
Because Ray, look, Ray is a man who takes pride in his work. And his work is yelling at people when they want to buy a tree, but carefully installing it when he's giving it to them for free. It's a weird line that Ray walks.
Got it.
Donna wants to smooch on Ray. And he's like, oh, wait, if we're going to smooch at Christmas time, there has to be mistletoe. And Ray, missing a perfect opportunity, does not tie it to his belt. He holds it in the air like a cuck.
Wow. Strong opinions, and now we know what Christmas is like in your house.
God, I wish.
Wow.
Yep, so they smooch, and Donna's like, swoon. She's in love. Felice interrupts the smooching because Felice is a cock-blocking sumbitch. And she's like, oh, you seem to have really fallen for this peasant. And Donna says, if this peasant asked me to marry him right now at the ripe old age of almost 19, I would say yes. And Felice, in the only correct position she has taken in her life, thinks that's a terrible idea.
I should have remembered. That's when I also threw up in my mouth because that was too much. I'm like, really?
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot. And Dr. Martin comes out and is like, hey, what's happening? And she's like, fuck this tree man. And
he's not even a tree man. He's a pumpkin boy.
That's right. Dr. Martin's like, he's also a pumpkin boy. Don't sell the man short. And she's like, this is not funny. And he's like, it's kind of funny. He didn't say that, but because he has to live with this. The amount of Dr. Martin has to live with this is just so much.
I
Like
know.
it informs every comment he makes. It's just like, oh God, I gotta fucking live with this bitch.
What does
It's
she
so
have
fucking
on you,
much.
man? What does
I
she
don't know.
do?
The tightest of snatches. I mean,
Yes.
it's been 19 years since she's loosened that thing up. So it's probably snapped right back. Apparently that's
No,
how that
remember she was having an affair, so I mean it's been a few
No, but
years.
bringing things in is not the same as pushing things out.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, just like factually.
No, I know.
Yeah, should we discuss girth? Like, there's a difference.
You mean it's not like a scrunchie and it doesn't just go back?
I mean, eventually. Also, scrunchies are used for blowjobs. That's not.
What the
they're
fuck?
Not,
what am I learning?
it's the whole point of scrunchies, is it not? To tie the hair back, to get it out of the way? Okay, you weren't getting blowjobs in the 90s, apparently.
No, I was not, sadly. Actually,
right,
no, that
then.
was right. I was a child. I was not supposed to have them in the 90s.
No,
Never
that's
mind.
correct.
Not sadly. Good
That's
God.
correct. Yep, that's what scrunchies are for.
Okay.
As I understand it. That's what I'm told. I don't know. So like all of that's happening. Felice's scheming. And then at the Peach Pit, they're prepping for the homeless because it's a holiday and there's homeless people around the holidays. Literally only then. Except for in the summer, I guess once, but that was probably near the 4th of July. Jack
Sometimes
Canner in the house.
they show up in your coma dreams.
They do. That's true. But one assumes that was a holiday feast of some sort. It was right around Thanksgiving.
It was. You're right.
So that makes sense to me. And Steve is lamenting the Sanders holiday curse. It's nice that he knows it.
Brought on by himself.
100% self-inflicted, except for Karen Brown being dead.
No, probably also his fault.
You think he killed Karen Brown? Like in utero?
I think she knew how awful he was going to be and was like,
my
I
God.
shouldn't spawn anymore. I'm so sorry.
Checking out.
Checking out.
I did this to the world and I can't be around to see what happens. Either that or he killed her as he was born. Like just like Freddy Krueger fingers. Just bad news. But anyway, they're like, Steve, you'll change your tune once you see the homeless. And he's like, I don't know, maybe. And then Claire's like, hey, David, you know what's a good idea that I just had right now out of nowhere? We should take over and run the Peach Pit after dark. And David's like, the fuck?
Why?
And Claire's like, no, it's reasonable. And David says, all right, I guess it is.
Why? Why?
Yeah.
This feels like the writers grasping at straws.
Except, I'll say this. They were in the rug store doing the hard sell to Dylan.
Fair. But like, I don't know, just college couples shouldn't be worrying about business. This is so stupid.
It is. But I will say that I think this is why when we said, why are David and Claire there? I think this is why.
Okay.
I think you're planting the seed. And then you're showing that Claire has opinions about music in that she hates the Rolling Stones. And that she's good at inviting people to parties by being a fucking troll online. So like maybe all of that is leading to this moment when Claire is going to run a nightclub at the age of 18.
And then they're going to ruin it. I'm guessing Peach Pot After Dark is just one season because when you said that Peach Pot After Dark ownership changed. Peach Pit. Wow.
I know. Now you did it.
Yeah,
twice.
I did. When you said that Peach Pit After Dark switches ownership, that's like, I didn't know it was going to happen this quickly.
Yeah. No, it's, we are never getting rid of the Peach Pit After Dark.
Okay, good.
Yeah. It will always be here and it will always be sold to someone new who then loses money on it. Like there's just it's a terrible business investment.
Great.
And Steve and Dylan already have shown you get involved in this, nothing good happens.
Except nothing good happens to them because
Right.
it's clearly a cursed venue.
It is. It's, well, who knows what's happening in that rug store? Lots and
No
lots of
idea.
just black magic, I think.
Oh,
Just spells and incantations and so forth.
sounds fun.
I know. There will be a gypsy at some point
Oh,
giving out love potions.
oh dear.
At which point we're going to have a discussion about the difference between a love potion plot and roofies.
No.
You're going to have to tell me how it's different because it's not really different.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
I never thought about it before, but yeah, they're not. Love potion
Nope.
is just the roofie for women to give men.
Yeah, or the other way. I mean, it's all the same thing.
Yeah.
It's all bad. Anyway, they're prepping for all that, those doings at the Peach Pit, and then Felice shows up at the tree lot and offers Ray $10,000 to quit seeing Donna. Can I ask you a question about that scene? Because I was slightly confused. Was that explicitly stated by Felice?
Not in the slightest.
Okay, because it almost felt like they edited out a line of dialogue in the version I was watching. And I was like, maybe there was just something weird that they did here. But like, she just was like, what do you want for Christmas? And he's like, you're weird. And she's like, no, like, what would your greatest wish be? And he's like, okay, I can't say deflower your daughter, but that's like
Right.
clearly number one. So number two would be, I want to make a record. And Felice is like, that sounds like expensive folly. Here's money. And Ray's like, are you trying to? I guess you are.
See, and like, I don't even remember him saying, are you trying to? But there was a definite look between them of like, are you doing this to do that? And
seemed like it.
Which is a bold move
Mm-hmm.
to assume of someone, even Felice.
Yep.
However, it's also a bold, stupid move of Felice to think she could get away with that in the 90s.
It's real dumb. It's all dumb.
But yeah, I think they were relying on the movie trope of like, we don't have to have them say this in this scene, but later on we're going to say, well, you lied. You lied because you withheld that information. Or
Right.
like, well, she offered me money. You never would have believed me that she was trying to break us up. It's like, it all gets revealed later on, but in that, I mean, she has plausible deniability is what I'm trying to say.
Except for that she signed a check.
Okay, she could have...
I mean, her signature is on a check.
I know, but she could be like, I was giving him a gift.
No one, literally no one who's met Felice would believe that.
No, that's fair. I mean, I joke that my mom is paying off Walter for loving me because she's always...
The other direction.
Well, yeah.
Okay, good.
She feels she needs to pay people to stay around me or want to help me out. I don't know. But anyway, she always wants to get him gifts. So yeah, my mom is the opposite of Felice. Thank God.
Yeah, good for you.
In that regard.
I feel like everyone's mom should be the opposite of Felice.
No, absolutely.
Like that would be the ideal state of the world, is that if literally every woman was the opposite of Felice.
There's some other things they have in common, but thankfully not this.
I'm every woman opposite of Felice.
Felice is a bitch.
Bribing. There you go.
Felice is a bitch.
Oh, yes, she does. It's a holiday episode, so we should sing that song. And then Jesse's a lunatic.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Jesse is nuts this episode.
One.
Yeah. He is like super insistent that they take the 6-month-old baby to midnight mass. Even if the baby isn't teething, that's stupid. That's a dumb idea. Like, do what you want. But if you think that this baby is gonna not be a problem during a midnight mass when you're disrupting their sleep schedule,
yeah,
you could get lucky. Like, baby might sleep right through it.
Yeah.
But luck is not a plan, Jesse. Like, there's very slim chance that this baby, and then you add teething, it's going to be a disaster. And Andrea, so they take the baby to get a Santa picture, and neither one of them has ever seen a Santa picture before.
I
because
know.
everyone you know who has a Santa picture has at least one picture of them or their child in Santa's lap screaming.
Okay, I really hate that this is a thing.
What, the Santa picture?
Not even the Santa picture, but like it seems like people like the idea of having their kid crying on Santa or the Easter Bunny, and I'm sorry, I just think that's really messed up. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. I don't have children. No one's gonna care what I think anyway, but I think it's messed up.
Here's why it's not messed up.
All right.
Because it's gonna happen. Like, it's not like you're trying to make it happen, right? But
then
you, like,
why put them on their lap? Why do you want to upset your kid more? It's
You
more
don't
work for
want-
you.
you don't want to upset them. You want it to be a nice picture. Okay? You want it to be a nice smiley picture. But at it's at least one of those pictures is gonna be them having a fit. And you can't stop that from happening.
Okay.
So to get mad about it is preposterous. What you have to do is go, hey, this was our year. This was the year where the baby screamed on Santa's lap. Look at how hilarious this is. Because you know the baby's not in trouble. They're not hurting. They're just freaking out. They're just having a baby moment. And so you go, yeah, this was our year. Look, they got the screaming baby picture this year. To act like the way that Andrea acts here is beyond. Like, it's calm the fuck down.
I mean, I agree, but I think I don't know. I think they're both out of pocket. I think one, she's not helping the situation by like, you know, coddling, but also, I don't know. I wouldn't get my baby's photo taken on Santa. I'm like, this is because you know why? It's because it would be more stressful for me. I'd be like, even if you're the rare, calm baby sitting on Santa's lap, I just don't want to. I don't find those pictures funny.
No, I get it. The thing is, when you have a kid that age, the day is filled with multiple instances of them losing their shit.
Yeah.
Like, so the Santa thing almost doesn't enter into it. Like, I would like to get a picture of you on Santa's lap for the Christmas card or for our scrapbook or whatever. Also, today, you're going to throw 4 fits.
Yeah.
If one of them happens to happen on Santa's lap, okay, that was part of our day. Okay. It was always going to be part of our day. And if I'm going to get, like, the only way you get real worked up about that stuff is if you are, it's not about the baby, is what I'm saying. Like, you're either tired or like you're just in a bad mood because like Helmut the office boy brought you a cold thing of soup instead of a warm thing of soup. Like, you know, you're bringing something else to the table.
Sure. Well,
and
yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like the baby's probably going to cry today. That's the way it's going to go.
Yeah.
Your job is to love the child, make them feel safe, soothe them, solve whatever is causing the crying, you know, but go ahead and get that fucking Santa picture. Like, because you're going to want to look back on all of your Santa pictures when your kid is old. So
I'll take your word for it.
The key is don't get yourself all twisted by like being mad that things aren't perfect.
Especially a baby's first Christmas, because
the baby won't remember.
The baby won't remember. They don't give a shit.
No.
Why are you even buying presents for this? I'm sorry. You have to buy, but no, I'll say it again. Why are you even buying presents for this baby? The baby
doesn't. Very minimal.
Baby doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Baby doesn't care.
You want the pictures. That's really all it is. You want the pictures. You want the memories for you, and you know the parents want the memories. The baby will not have the memories. Like, they don't know.
Wrap your boobs. Like, that's all the baby wants. Wrap the bottle. Well, however you're feeding this baby.
Mm-hmm. And then for the husband, unwrap the boobs.
Yeah.
You know, then everyone has a Merry Christmas. Merry Titmas. Um,
Dudes, wrap your mouth, but leave it closed.
Around the nipple? I don't understand. I thought we were talking about boobs.
No, I'm just saying we all
You've
want you to
confused
shut
me.
up at Christmas.
That's just at Christmas. Things are getting better for me. Only one day of the year I'm supposed to shut up. Love it. Step in the right direction for old Jeffy.
There you go.
Yeah. So anyway, Jesse and Andre are being insane with this baby at Christmas time.
Yeah.
And so that's all going on, and stress and etc. And then Ray bails on helping the homeless people at the Peach Pit because I don't know, he heard that there was a lady who was going to want a mega burger instead of what was on the menu or something. I don't know. I don't remember.
Cheese.
With cheese.
Doesn't what make it a mega burger is the fact that there's cheese on it?
It's part of it. I think you can probably get it without cheese if you wanted it, but I think as a default, the mega burger has cheese on it.
Okay.
That's the way Maryland had it.
That's why I was confused when she said, you know what, it just...
Look, that homeless lady was never going to be invited to High Point Center. So what does she know about how Maryland liked her mega burgers?
Could have been one of her acting teachers, and that's why she's homeless now.
Well, that's true. I don't know. Was Marilyn a good teacher? I don't know. She's a good actor.
No, one of Marilyn's acting teachers.
Oh, well, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe she was Marilyn's drug dealer, and now she doesn't have any more business.
Ugh. Well, shame on you then, lady.
Things are sad. But so Ray doesn't show up, and David tries to pitch Nat on the idea of him and Claire taking over, and Nat's like, look, we're feeding the homeless here. I got mashed potatoes in my hands. Calm the fuck down, David. Let's talk about it after the new year. And so, I'm going to do that. And Chancellor Arnold has invited everyone to come over to a party at the Chancellery or whatever you call wherever he lives.
Chancellery.
Yeah, sure. I don't think that's what that's called. I think that's about it.
It is now.
It is now. And David's like, can you tell him that we're dating? And she's like, yeah, I will later. And so, okay, we're going to do that. And then it's just parties. Like the rest of the night is just parties. Like they feed the homeless. Donna and Ray talk, and he's like, I didn't cash the check. Here it is. And they're all better now. And then she goes and yells at Felice for being a shit. And Dr. Martin is like, how exactly were you a shit this week?
Yeah.
Please give me details.
That money is bailout money for you, Felice.
I know. But nope, that money is buying a cruise for Luann. 2 weeks in the Caribbean. I don't know why you had to fly across the country to take a cruise. You live next to an ocean. There's bound to be cruises off the West Coast.
Yeah.
Whatever. Have fun,
also,
Luann.
Does it really cost $10,000 in the 90s?
I guess if you do it the way she did it, I don't know. First class, 2 weeks, airfare included. I don't know.
She got the Kennedy package too with a constant drink.
Constant. No, yeah. I've
That's
heard
How I
you're an
Met Your Mother
alcoholic.
joke.
Would you like to? Oh, okay. I don't know it. Yeah, but constant drink. I like that the idea is like Luann has a drinking problem, so let's send her someplace where the booze is free. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Kelly and Brandon go to church, and
He prays
they feel
for sex.
Yep, and he gets it theoretically, I guess. What he gets first though is that Kelly lets down the walls and lets him do some bandaging, which is a step in the right direction. But Kelly is having a whole why me? Why did I survive? Why did I get burned? Why am I not as bad as that lady in the corner? Why am I not as bad as Allison? Like all of these things. And Brandon's like, don't worry about it. I'll put some lotion on. And so lotion solves the problem. And then there's the holiday party you didn't get to see, where Chancellor Arnold and David rock around the Christmas tree. And then everyone comes to, I forgot the other thing that happens this episode. Dylan goes to the jankiest FBI office in
Oh
the
my
history of the world, where they answer the phone and say, "Hello, FBI."
Real cops?
Yeah, exactly. No, the FBI is not in his office right now. Sorry. It's
There's
so
no one
fucking
here
weird.
by that name.
Yeah.
Just
What
a
name?
minute.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he sees Christine after Dylan just yells at the FBI. Like the two people who work in the FBI, Dylan yells at them. And Christine's like, "I can't listen to you berate the only two people I work with. So come on back here." And she's
She
like,
did say they're short-staffed.
"I know."
So maybe that's why this office looks as sad as it does, because
Oh,
they're
this is
being defunded.
they defunded the decorating crew. Like, no picture of the president hanging on the wall, which is like every FBI office I've ever seen on television, including Skinner's when he's yelling at Mulder and Scully, has a picture of the president framed and hanging on the wall. That's how that works. Not in this one.
Skinner.
Yeah. This FBI office has a chair from like folding chairs from the dollar store and a particle board desk that they had in set decoration. It's probably Mrs. Teasley's desk.
I was just gonna say, it's totally
Yeah.
Mrs. Teasley's desk.
It's probably the same desk that Mrs. Teasley had.
Great
Or-
people have sat at that desk.
Or maybe it's the desk that the vice principal and the Spanish teacher like crossed all of the professional boundaries in the pilot, and they were getting ready to
God.
have like a big HR issue. Same desk.
Wow.
And Christine's like, "All right, I think I can help you out, but the bureau's not going to be able to. If we do this here, it's just going to end up on somebody's desk, and they're not going to fucking bother with it, Dylan. I'm sorry, bureaucracy's a pain in the ass." And so Dylan is like, "All right, fine, I'll accept your help." And on Christmas Day, guess who shows up? Fucking Jonesy, everybody. Jonesy's in the house.
Why
Did
do
you-
they keep introducing the weirdest guys to Dylan?
I know, but Jonesy's the best. He's wearing a Hawaiian shirt. He is going to go and try to get back Dylan's money for a 50% cut plus expenses. Jonesy stands to make $4 million
He could retire
on this
after
activity.
This.
He really could. All right, here's what we need to remember this amount of money, because it's a thing that people like forget over time. Apparently Dylan had $8 million. That was his inheritance from Jack. That's what he got. Is that enough money for Dylan to be as rich as everybody pretends he is?
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, like it feels like not enough.
You're asking
You know?
the wrong person about money.
No, I get
Not
it.
because I'm
Like,
bad with it, just like it. I don't know. Money is such a weird thing. Like,
yeah,
one,
It
it
just-
doesn't mean anything. Like, this is all
Right,
value
it's
we've
all made
added
up.
to it. But like,
Yeah.
then I mean, because $8 million sounds like enough. And
yeah.
then
No,
yeah, sorry.
No,
all
no,
I was
go
gonna
ahead, go
say
ahead.
is just that, like, then you think about, I don't know, all I can think about is how things add up. And of course, with the lieu of celebrity deaths lately, of them needing GoFundMe's afterwards, I'm just like, well, clearly $8 million's not even enough. And granted, we have no idea what their income was like. Like,
Mhm.
the lack of knowledge we have about actors, like,
Right.
cuts of anything, and then of course residuals are a joke, I think.
Yeah.
Um
$1.27.
yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah, it just like 8 million. I'm not saying $8 million isn't a lot of money. It is.
yeah.
What I'm saying is that I don't think $8 million in 1994 is enough for everyone around you to assume that you can fund everything they think of.
I would agree with that,
Right?
especially because I mean the whole point of Beverly Hills 90210 is to empathize with the rich. So aren't like this is what I haven't understood since, you know, Dylan's wealth became public knowledge. I'm like, aren't you all also wealthy? Like,
Right.
how is this shocking to you? The only people it should be shocking to are the Walshes because they're the Midwestern commoners.
Right. And because everyone keeps fucking with Jim's money.
Yeah, even though they're also doing very well.
They're doing fine.
This show's bonkers.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So anyway, Jonesy's here, gonna go get $4 million for Dylan and $4 million for himself. And so that's exciting. And then everyone shows up at Andrea and Jesse's wearing Santa outfits. The girls just get hats. And they sing Christmas carols to Hannah, and everything's better because she's not crying. Which, like, to be fair, when you have a 6-month-old, everything is better when they're not crying.
Yeah.
Like the bar is set at, are you crying? Are you asleep? Oh, if you're asleep, everything's great. If you're awake, everything is less good. If you're crying, everything's terrible. That's how it goes. Yeah, that's what it's like having a kid.
From the brief times I watched them, yes.
It's 100% what it is. All right.
Until you find bubbles and you calm them down.
Bubbles are great.
You
know what else is great? Hair dryers. Run a hair dryer. Yeah. When Liam was a baby, the sound of a hair dryer would stop him crying. It's because as I read it, in utero, it's not quiet. There's this constant noise of like the mother's heartbeat and the blood that's flowing. There's this noise, this white noise that babies are surrounded with all of the time, and they come out into the world and that doesn't exist. So reintroducing some sort of white noise can help like calm their nervous system down.
It's interesting you mentioned that because one of the settings on my sound machine is clearly in utero.
Yeah.
Because
it's a soothing noise. It's, so for him it was a hairdryer. You could hold him and hold a hairdryer blowing out like this, and
how do you even discover that?
Because you try every fucking thing.
Oh shit, that's
when you
incredible.
When you cannot stop a baby from crying, you will try anything you heard on the internet that might work. Like, what, a vacuum, a hairdryer? No, it's so much so that like I downloaded the sound of a hairdryer on my phone. It was like a 2-minute clip, and I would set it to repeat. I would put my phone on the bed in his room that he wasn't in when we put him down to sleep, and it worked. And that sound of the hairdryer would play on repeat all night long.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So I know. So end of the episode. What was this episode really about?
All right. I got a 3-parter here. So
oh, good.
Because ultimately what I think this episode is it's the Christmas Carol. We have ghosts from Christmas past, from present and future, all in one episode intermingling. So,
ooh, okay.
Because, I mean, Christmas is a haunted time. As charming and lovely as it can be, it's also a haunted time.
Mm-hmm.
And Dickens was on something.
Mm-hmm.
Not
on
drugs,
something or onto something?
Onto something. Thank you. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
He might have been on something too.
They had laudanum back then.
Opium dens. But yeah. So, Christmas past. We've got memories of Jack, Ray's dad. Steve is haunted by the choices he's made in the past that are clearly not his own fault.
That's right.
And this one, yeah, she's in the past technically. There's reference to Brenda. So there's that ghost still haunting.
And Val is going to visit her friends, her old friends.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, Christmas present. You have Christmas present is a little more difficult, I found, because it's like, what is Christmas present? It's all the things happening around you at that time. But like,
well, yeah, everyone went shopping.
Well, David's being ignored by Chancellor Arnold. There's the recent fire, which, by the way, there's so much fire still in this episode.
So many fires. Everyone has a fire. I wrote it. I've got it written down.
I felt like I was being taunted. And I felt a little triggered for Kelly. I was a little bothered by it. But there's a scene where her and Brandon are framed by the flames.
Yes.
And I'm like, are you trying to tell us that they're going down in flames? or that they're still haunted by, like, this fire is still hanging over both of them.
Uh-huh.
Both could be true.
Yep.
Um, Dylan is haunted by trying to find Kevin what was
Suzanne.
her name? Suzanne. Oh my god. Kevin, Suzanne, and Erica. Like,
Mhm.
there's good stuff happening around them, and yet there's clearly a lot of present ghosting that is
Yeah.
freaking them out a little bit.
Yeah. Mhm.
Present haunting.
Well,
And then
Dylan got
finally,
ghosted
wait, what?
by Dylan got ghosted by Kevin, Suzanne, and Erica.
Yeah.
Although that was
Def-
technically Christmas past. But
yes. But the stuff he's dealing with right now and trying to find them again, I consider, like,
yeah,
there you
that's
go.
the present.
Jones is the ghost of Christmas present.
Jonesy is Christmas present. Yep. He's Dylan's Christmas present from Christine.
What a weird present.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come near my house, Jonesy. You freak me out. And then Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come. The things we're freaked out by. We're clearly worried about Hannah loving Christmas and having a connection to Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Donna and Ray, the
Mhm.
future of them is scary.
Yes.
To Felice, to me,
Mm-hmm. Fair.
um,
To me, who
Burned
knows what
Woman.
it is. Right.
Yep. The Burned Woman is, in fact, she might be the icon of Ghost of Christmas Future for Kelly
Yeah.
in this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this whole episode is about how Christmas is haunted and there are ghosts everywhere.
I like it. Are you ready for one you're not going to enjoy?
Hold on, let me take a sip.
Okay, good idea.
Okay, tell me.
You cannot make women behave. Just fucking can't. You can't stop it. Look, Dr. Martin cannot stop Felice from doing her bullshit. Brandon cannot make Kelly let him apply the ointment. Felice cannot make Donna break up with Ray. Jesse cannot make Hannah not be a baby. Just David can't make Claire tell Chancellor Arnold about him. Just all these you can't do anything with these women. It's a
You
mess.
forgot too, Jesse can't keep Andrea in line with his Christmas goals for Hannah.
I know.
She's making this baby cry. This
I
is
know.
all a ploy. She's probably pinching Hannah to be like, "Ooh, look at the Christmas tree." Pinch.
Yeah.
Oh my
Can't make these women behave.
He's listening to Brave New World. He thinks she's doing the thing to babies about, like, relaxing stuff.
Oh.
It's been a minute. I don't know all the terms, but there we go.
And it's been a long time since I've read that. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's been 20 years since I've read that book, minimum. What else do you think this episode might really have been about besides these women who won't behave themselves? Even that lady, by the way, even that lady who won't just eat what she's given and demands a mega burger.
That was a lot. Yeah, I don't have anything good to say about that. Like,
I get it. Everybody wants a mega burger.
Also, like, you deserve to have the meal of your choice. If a Thanksgiving or Christmas meal is not for you, which childhood me would not have been for me, you deserve the one free meal you get guaranteed every year to be the thing you want and to be awesome. But
Yeah.
still be kinder about it. Like, I know you're bereft, but come on.
Yeah. I know.
I just want everyone to be nice. I don't care what your social status is. Just, I want everyone to be kind. I don't think that's a lot to ask.
Yeah. And I want that baby to quit crying, god damn it. You're ruining Christmas for everybody. Can't make these women behave.
No, we suck. Oh,
Clearly.
Perfect movie coming up then for not being able to make women behave.
Uh-oh. Is Mrs. Claus up to some stuff?
Maybe.
Oh, can't wait to find out. So what else is this episode about?
Fire is comforting and an ever-present danger.
Oh my god, so much fire. I wrote down so many fires.
And, like, I mean, it's kind of shocking to me considering how many wildfires have killed California over recent years. So I'm like, man, they had a lot of fire on this set.
Yeah.
It's a bold move, guys. I
All
know
these
you all had,
houses have fireplaces.
yeah. Like, how cold does it get where they are?
I don't know. Cold enough to light up a fire in Casa Walsh, a fire in Dylan's house, a fire in Luann's. Luann is poor and has a fireplace. How poor are you, Luann? You have a house with a fireplace. Fancy ass poor lady. And Iris has a fire burning in the background in Hawaii. Like, everybody has a fucking fire.
Yeah, I think they want to. That's where maybe they're wishing they were in colder climates so that they could thoroughly enjoy. So they're telling themselves they're cold and they put a
Yeah.
fire on to be like, oh, we're just like the people out east.
Yeah. I mean, one assumes that Jim and Cindy, there was a fire at Brenda's, you know.
Like, I feel like middle of California above, that obviously gets cold. Like,
Mhm.
but LA, I really don't know, people. How cold does it get?
Not that cold. I mean, it probably in the 50s. You know, it's not that
Listen,
cold.
La La Land told me it's always sunny there. So, and it's
And my
warm.
one trip there says that's incorrect because June gloom is a thing that exists.
No.
Yeah, June in Southern California is like gray and cloudy and 63 degrees. Yeah, it was
Well,
weird. Like when we went to Disneyland, it was a long sleeves day.
that is no way to
Which
celebrate me.
no, but it's great. It's the perfect weather for an amusement park.
No, that makes sense.
You know,
You
because
don't want to
you're
be burning up.
standing. Yeah, God, the number of times I've been to amusement parks in Florida in summer where you're just dying, like, oh, this is way better than that. So give me that June gloom, Los Angeles. I think this episode is really about unreasonable expectations.
Especially
Jesse,
at the holidays.
yeah, but Jesse, everything he does, like he expects like a 6-month-old to have a smiling, laughing Santa picture. He expects the teething baby to be able to handle midnight mass. He expects everything to just be. He has a picture in his head of a perfect Christmas, and anything less than that is a gigantic problem for him, and that's unreasonable. Knock it off. Steve thinking that he might have a not shit Christmas is an unreasonable expectation. You do this to yourself, brother. It's bad. Claire thinking she and David can run the Peach Pit after dark. You know, she's a freshman. Well, she's a sophomore because she skipped a grade, but she's 18. Come on. And David also skipped a grade, also 18. Come the fuck on.
This is going to break them up.
It's not going to be good. Kelly thinks she can change her bandages by herself. Unreasonable expectation. You need some help, Kelly. Just accept some help. Yeah. And Felice thinking her stupid ass plan was going to work. Unreasonable. Everybody unreasonable. I don't like it. None of it.
Yeah.
Anything else you think this episode might really have been about?
No, I think the only other thing I thought of earlier, and in here, it goes with what you just said, but like, just ask for what you want. Like,
Right.
you know, that's so much of the problem here. Like, Felice, just ask your daughter to I'm not saying any of this is going to work out, but it's going to work out better than what you did. Like, Felice, ask Donna to stop dating him, or ask her to think more thoroughly about her dating choices. Ask, I don't know. It's all going to sound bonkers to say it. Kelly, ask for help with your bandages.
Yeah. Yeah. He keeps offering.
Jesse and Andrea, be clear about your wants and hopes for the holidays and temper them for a 6-month-old.
I know.
Good God.
They're nuts.
They really are.
Yeah. Like, there's no part of that made any kind of sense to anyone who's had or been around a child. Like, it's just, come the fuck on. That baby's going to cry in church. If you're taking the baby to church, assume it's going to cry and deal with it.
Yeah.
You know, and if they don't cry, great. You win. Nice
Yeah.
job.
And
The baby's
people
gonna
are
cry.
gonna think what they're gonna think, and like honestly, they're an asshole anyway for thinking ill of you for letting your kid cry or not
I
getting
know.
them to quiet down. Like babies are babies.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want your church to exist in 30 years? You need babies. If parents don't bring their kids to church, that church doesn't have anybody in the pews later. So that's
Oh,
how it works. It's
sure,
a feeder system.
because
It's a feeder system.
that's kept me going back.
It doesn't work for everybody, but there's zero chance you're going to church if you don't get exposed to it. You
Yeah,
know?
definitely.
So Val's trauma response check-in.
Wow, she was in it so little.
I know. Here's what Val did as a result of her trauma. She did some laundry in a midriff, and she went back to Buffalo for Christmas. That's it. It's a pretty light week for Val.
Presumably to recharge on her trauma responses.
Probably. You're just going to come back feeling all kinds of ways, probably. All right. What did this episode make you nostalgic for?
Lamb chop!
Okay.
Because Dylan, I mean, it made me nostalgic for a few things, but I have to bring up the first thing for any other Lamb Chops play along friends. Because Dylan brings in a lamb chop toy.
When? Oh, is that what he had for
That's
Hannah?
what he had.
I didn't even notice it. Okay.
Buddy.
Sorry.
I would know that white face and those closed eyes and little tongue sticking out anywhere. Yeah, I had a lamb chop puppet. I like how I had to demonstrate with my hand. I don't have it. I really wish.
Nobody knows what a puppet is unless you do this. So.
In a perfect world, I could have been like, Mom, send me the puppet right away and visual. But anyway, yeah, I was a big fan of Lamb Chop's play along.
Okay.
And so it's really cool seeing actually I don't know how I feel necessarily about all the dog toys now being Lamb Chop. But you know, as long as she still has a following, someone still loves her. And it's not just me. It's dogs.
Hannah. And Hannah.
30-year-old
Hannah probably got Lamb Chop for her kids too. Because she had one when she was a baby.
Everyone revisit Lamb Chop's play along. It's delightful.
Do it. I don't know if I have a nostalgia for this one. Oh, here's what I'll say for nostalgia, because I couldn't figure out a way to cram it in. Jonesy is played by an actor named Wings Hauser. Do you know who his son is?
No. He looked vaguely familiar.
His son is Cole Hauser. Cole Hauser, aside from being on Yellowstone or whichever one of those shows he's on now, was Benny in Dazed and Confused.
Benny.
Yep. The big, tall guy on the football team wore the white shirt with the blue sleeves.
He's not the one in overalls all the time?
No, not the one in overalls.
Wait, is he the ginger?
Yeah, gingerish, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, his hair has become less ginger, I think, as he got older. It's just darker. But yeah, that's Benny.
Wow.
You can put them next to each other. Like they look like father and son. So yeah, so this makes me nostalgic for watching Dazed and Confused.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Because that movie's fucking awesome.
It is.
Who is your Steve Sanders Memorial worst person of the episode?
I know who it should be, but it's obvious, and I have to give it to Jesse, because Jesse was an asshole.
It was a fucking lot. Yeah.
Like, when she starts crying over presents, and he just goes off.
Forcing the baby to have the present.
And it's like, you're doing this. Like, you asshole.
Yeah.
Get the oh, I was mad. I do not like how they're writing Jesse this season. I get what they're doing with, like, of course, Andrea and Jesse are going to have some reality slaps because they had this beautiful come together really fast. Now they need some actual challenges.
Yeah.
And they've got him.
They do. Yeah. And they're bringing them on themselves because come the fuck on, it's a baby. Like, if the baby cries when you're trying to force it to love it, just put the bear down. Just put the little toy down.
I don't even like forcing myself or my partner to do holiday things if we are just not feeling it. You know?
Right. Yeah.
Like, the holidays are hard. Why make them harder by including the child in it who isn't cognizant of what is happening?
I know. The baby's teething. Just give it a teething ring. Like, take the teething ring out of the freezer, put it in their mouth. Nom, 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 nom. Let them. Like that, you won't get rid of the teething problem, the pain, the screaming. Do that. Like, rub a little of that, there's medicine for that. It, makes
Give
their
them.
gums feel a little bit better.
I'm sure there are Christmas teething rings, Hanukkah teething rings. I don't know. Let's make this happen.
Yeah.
And that's how you introduce them.
There you
That's
go.
all they need.
Yeah. Just a teething ring. That's all. Or some bourbon. Just dip your finger in bourbon. Just
I don't want to. I was like, I thought of that earlier, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that is not okay.
I don't think that's okay. But I'm telling you, in the 90s, I think that was still happening. I think people were still doing that shit. So,
Damn, the internet ruined everything. Now
I know. With the first day they opened the internet, it was like the first page said, "Don't put bourbon in your baby's mouth." It was literally the first internet page. I know I was there. I was there for the start of the internet. It was basically baby teething related.
Steve is the internet because people post all this stuff now and then they're like, why am I getting flack for it? And it's like, maybe because what you're doing is weird and wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. We're just learning.
Like, I hate that you're learning on a public stage. That sucks, but also you did post this. So
yeah. No, it's good to learn. Your baby's going to cry in Santa's lap sometimes. Just take the picture and laugh about it later. It's fine. It's fucking fine. Jesus
That won't
Christ.
be and like, I know in my head, too, I'm thinking like, oh, that could mess up a kid. It's like, no, that's not the thing messing up a kid. It's the stuff said later on. Like,
yeah, the Santa stuff is fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, have a nice time.
I don't get it, but it's fine.
It's cute. If the baby cries, they cry. Just, you're a parent. Deal with it. They were going to cry today anyway.
Here's the thing, too. And this also is nostalgia. I'm spoiled because I feel like having Santa come to Grandma and Pop's every Christmas Eve was a much safer environment than the mall.
Sure.
Now, there were definitely some years. There's one year I'm on camera just hiding behind him and Dad goes up and asks for me. So, I don't know. I was on one that year. I was like, no.
And did your dad that year yell at your mom for trying to ruin Christmas on purpose?
No.
We're trying to have a Catholic Christmas and your Protestant ass is fucking it up on purpose.
Methodist, how dare you?
I know. Methodists are Protestants.
Wait, what?
Everything that's not Catholic that's Christian is Protestant. It comes from the Protestant Reformation.
Oh.
Methodists are just a branch of Protestantism.
I hate to tell you this. I never paid attention.
Understood. Yeah, they're all Protestants.
Good. Well, now I know.
Because they are protesting against the Catholic Church. And they have their little Lutherans and Methodists and Anglicans. They're all Protestant. They're all Christian religions. They're just not Catholic.
Catholic school, public school. Worked as a principal at a religious school.
Yeah.
Heathen.
Understood. Heathen.
We're all heathens. But no, that's really cool to know. I had no idea.
Yeah, that's all. Just go look up Martin Luther's vandalizing ass, just nailing feces to church doors.
I guarantee you my mom doesn't know either.
Yeah, okay. Well, there you go.
We were loose Methodists.
All Methodists are loose. That's why they're fun to date. I don't know.
If you say so.
I guess. All right, I think we did it. I think we made some shit up about Methodists this week. Good for us.
I mean, all religious jokes are made up on something.
That's true. Don't look like Presbyterians to me. All right, so join us here on Friday, Cheesemeisters, when we watch some movie called Mrs. Santa Claus that I've never even heard of. I can't wait. My gut says it's probably not going to be that good.
It's going to be great.
Good. All right. So we're going to do that. And then join us here next week, Cheesemeisters, when we watch season 5, episode 16, Sentenced to Life.
What the fuck? Are we going to find out more about Kevin and Suzanne?
It's not the thrust. What happens next week is about Steve working in the old folks home.
Oh, Lord.
because he talked about how he was going to be calling bingo for 100 years or whatever. Next week is when he does that, and Milton Berle's here.
I would love for Steve to be stuck in limbo.
No, he just has to talk to an old person. So,
The one with the biggest penis,
yep.
apparently.
Yep. God bless Milton Berle's huge knob. It is Christmas, so that was appropriate.
Hey, even if it wasn't Christmas, I would have had a problem with the reference. It's funny.
Yep. All right. So until then, Cheesemeisters.
Bye.
Bye.